a stadium that hosted all the major football events in the world and is the third largest in Germany's league. Today we're going to discover one of Europe's most historic, controversial and impressive stadiums. We're talking about the MHP Arena in Stuttgart, Germany. Shall we explore it together? Hello, today we're discovering the stadium officially known as Neckarstadion, the only stadium in Europe to have hosted multiple FIFA World Cup finals, European Championships and European Cup Champions League finals. Multiple finals. Everything. It's as if the universe decided that Stuttgart deserved to be the center of European football, and that's final. But before we talk about all these epic events, we need to go back in time and understand how it all started. The stadium was originally built between 1929 and 1933 with the name Stuttgarter Kampfbahn. It's a stadium with over 90 years of history, though it's had other names along the way. The name Neckarstadion has been used since 1949, named after the Neckar River that flows through the region. The stadium is home to VfB Stuttgart in the Bundesliga, Germany's top football division. VfB Stuttgart is a club with an impressive history, and Neckarstadion is its temple, the place where history is made. Now, let's talk about what makes this stadium absolutely unique. In 1950, Germany's first international football match after World War II was played here, against Switzerland. The official attendance was 96,400 people, which is the stadium record. But here's the interesting detail. Journalists estimated that over 100,000 people watched the match. Yes, over 100,000. This means there were people in places they shouldn't have been, standing in corridors, everywhere. It was chaos, but the kind of chaos only football can create. In 1977, Klaus Fischer scored the ARD goal of the century here against Switzerland with an absolutely spectacular bicycle kick. This goal is so famous it's still shown in compilations of incredible goals today. But things really got interesting when the stadium started hosting major international events. In 1974, Neckarstadion hosted 4 FIFA World Cup matches. Yes, 4. Poland beat Argentina 3-2 in an exciting match, Argentina drew 1-1 with Italy, Poland beat Italy 2-1, and Sweden lost to Poland 0-1. These matches were absolutely epic, with impressive crowds. But that was just the beginning. In 1988, the stadium hosted 2 UEFA European Championship matches. England lost to the Republic of Ireland 0-1, and the Soviet Union beat Italy 2-0 in an absolutely epic semi-final. These were historic moments, still remembered by supporters today. But here's what really makes it special. The stadium hosted the European Cup final in 1988, when PSV Eindhoven beat Benfica on penalties, 6-5, after a 0-0 draw. Yes, 6-5 on penalties. It's one of the most thrilling penalty shootouts in European football history. But wait, there's more. In 1959, the stadium hosted the European Cup final when Real Madrid beat Stade de Reims 2-0. Yes, Real Madrid, the greatest football club of all time, played their final in that stadium. And in 1962, it hosted the European Cup Winners' Cup final replay when Atletico Madrid beat Fiorentina 3-0. These are finals that changed European football history, and they were all played in Stuttgart. If you're enjoying this, give it a like, and if you like learning about stadiums around the world, hit that like button. In 2006, the stadium hosted 6 FIFA World Cup matches, including a round of 16 match and the third-place playoff. France drew 0-0 with Switzerland, the Netherlands beat Ivory Coast 2-1, Spain beat Tunisia 3-1, Croatia drew 2-2 with Australia, England beat Ecuador 1-0, and Germany beat Portugal 3-1 in the third-place match. These were absolutely epic matches, with crowds of 52,000 each. The stadium was functioning like a perfect machine, hosting some of world football's most important matches. Then in 2024, the stadium hosted 5 UEFA European Championship matches, including a quarter-final. Slovenia drew 1-1 with Denmark, Germany beat Hungary 2-0, Scotland lost 0-1, Ukraine drew 0-0 with Belgium, and Spain beat Germany 2-1 after extra time in an absolutely epic quarter-final. These were historic moments that will be remembered by supporters for decades to come. But here's the interesting thing, the stadium isn't just a place to play football. It's hosted other sports including the 1986 European Athletics Championships and the 1993 World Athletics Championships. It also hosted 4 Eurobowl American football finals between 1994 and 1997. The MHP Arena is located in the Bad Cannstatt district of Stuttgart and is the centerpiece of the Neckarpark area. Directly north of the stadium is the Karl Benz Center, an extensive experience center for football supporters. The Porsche Arena and Hans-Martin Schleierhalle follow. Southeast of the stadium are VfB Stuttgart's facilities, including training ground, club headquarters and the Robert Schlient Stadion, where Stuttgart's youth teams play. About 250 meters west of the stadium is Cannstatter Wasen, where the annual Cannstatter Volksfest festival takes place. It's as if the stadium is the heart of a gigantic sporting and cultural complex. The stadium is divided into 4 main sections. The Haupttribune is the main stand, adjacent to Mercedes-Straße, housing VIP lounges and press seating. The Gegen Tribune is the opposite stand, previously named ENBW Tribune and Karcher Tribune in honor of VfB Stuttgart sponsors. The Cannstatter Curve is the Cannstatt corner, left of the Haupttribune, home to VfB Stuttgart's Ultras and one of 2 large screens. Since 2011, the lower level of the curve contains a standing area with 8,000 places. Finally, the Untertürkheimer Curve, right of the Haupttribune, houses lounges, away supporters blocks and the second screen. The MAP Arena's textile roof structure was designed by Schleich Bergermann Partner, made from precisely cut polyester membranes coated with PVC. The stadium has undergone several renovations, mainly due to the numerous events it hosted to achieve its current form. The MHP Arena is a place of great history that's hosted major events. It's a place that deserves to be visited, admired, and respected. Did you enjoy it? Before I go, I'm leaving another video in the card. Click, watch, and keep up with us. A big hug.